Yeah, the reason why he like to take, yeah, we have a chakra in our anus, guys and girls, and your chakra is a pathway to your soul. So because he's working for Lucifer, his goal is to take souls to hell. So that's why straight men, he wanted to turn them gay. Even if a gay man was gay, he wanted to make him be a pedophile and be with a minor. His thing was to take the soul. So that's why after a certain amount of time, he would make an announcement like, you better go on home.
Switch banks account and all this shit was going in. Nah, I think she just was enjoying the fruits of the labor.
But why you believe she knew about the Fricos?
Because one of the witnesses said she was there. And do you remember this, bro? Check it out. People tell off on themselves so much, man, and I don't understand when people don't.
Diddy is now hit with a staggering 120 new charges because 119 wasn't enough, affecting over 3,285 victims, including allegations involving minors. The drama never ends as the king of New York adds criminal mastermind to his resume.
The wall of silence has now been broken and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us, people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs.
Stay tuned, folks, as we uncover more about the man who once made Bad Boy for Life a hit, now making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Who's ready for the next episode?
There is a third arrest that is coming with an affidavit that I have already released. I am telling you, we know that it's coming. I knew it was coming when I made sure there were sworn and legal affidavits already ready 6 to 8 months ago. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it.
A third arrest is on the way, backed by an affidavit I've already released. We knew this was coming, and I made sure the sworn affidavits were prepared 6 to 8 months ago. When this next arrest happens, it will shake the world. In the meantime, expect deaths, distractions, and fires aimed at covering up the evidence. Stay watchful.
Now we're nowhere around, so it's just interesting that it draws emotion from you guys, and you weren't even there, and we actually lived it, and we have to explain ourselves and beg for y'all to believe us. It's interesting.
Now peeps, for all of you who've seen part 1 of my viral interview with Adria English, where she sat down for an exclusive tell-all, this is part 2. And if you hadn't had the pleasure of seeing part 1, make sure you watch it right after this video.
Ali Carter's affidavit finally exposed Diddy's darkest secrets. With every twist and turn, it seems we're one step closer to the third arrest. The drama continues to unfold, and this affidavit could be the game changer everyone's been waiting for. As the charges pile up and the stakes grow higher, Diddy's carefully curated public image may be on the brink of collapse. Will the truth finally come to light, or is this just another chapter in the never-ending saga? Stay tuned.
Now I sat down again with Adria English as she revealed even more shocking information that will leave you absolutely floored. She revealed all of the major celebrities, presidents, and royalty that Diddy trafficked her to. She also revealed some dark secrets about Diddy's mom. Now this is an interview that you definitely don't want to miss.
We all know Diddy throws some wild parties, but according to a very reliable source, things get a bit too exclusive. From royal families to A-list celebrities, Adrian English revealed she was allegedly introduced to a list of famous faces not exactly known for their community outreach. I mean, who wouldn't want to hang out with royalty, right? But maybe not in these circumstances. Some of them were allegedly more royal than others.
Who were some of those major celebrities that Diddy actually trafficked you to?
Jacob the jeweler. Hey, Jacob. The others are from European countries and of a royalty. Very royal. Very royal.
Like princes, that type of thing?
We're talking big names here, folks. Not your average high school prom king nonsense. No, we're talking actual princes. The kind with the real royal blood, not just some kid in a tux trying to get a crown for the night. Picture this. You're at a Diddy party, living it up, and then bam, Prince Charming strolls in. You can almost hear the royal trumpets, right? I mean, why wouldn't you find a prince at a hip-hop mogul's bash? It's the kind of high life where everyone's a king or queen. Well, except for those of us who aren't actually related to royalty. Everything's relative when you're partying with the elite, huh? Who knew the glittering world of Diddy's parties involved this much royalty? I guess when you're rubbing elbows with real princes, the rest of us are just, well, peasants.
All of a sudden, I'm a stripper, I'm a P-star, like, on my mind, I just black out and I'm that. I'm She Diddy.
Oh, wow.
You know how Orlando Brown running around like I'm Puff. He not really acting like it to everybody else. Everybody looking like he want attention, like he wilding, like. But it's something about when he drugged you that he stood over you, like infusing himself into you while you laid there unconscious. And it's like it became a part of you, because after a certain amount, they started calling me She Diddy.
But wait, there's more. The accusations don't stop at princes. Oh no. Apparently, we've got a few ex-presidents making appearances at these parties too. And not just one, but multiple presidents, allegedly. Some of whom may or may not have been, let's say, a little past their prime while handling some interesting business deals. Now, I'm no historian, but I don't remember reading about these presidential connections in any text.
They're like, man, she act like Diddy. She just like Diddy. And hence, I've been She Diddy for the last 20 years. So I feel Orlando when he be like, man, I'm Puff. Nice to meet you, I'm Puff. Because when we get faded, like, it's like he come out in us, like, and that's forever. That's why it's haunting us to this day.
How do you think he was able to, you know, but besides all the things you guys were laced with, you think he put maybe his DNA or something kind of strange into that concoction?
Yeah, the reason why he like to take, we have a chakra in our anus, guys and girls, and your chakra is a pathway to your soul.
But there's even more to this. It wasn't just about digging up dirt on partygoers. Adria suggests that these strange spiritual ambitions took a much darker turn at one point. She claims Diddy allegedly orchestrated disturbing scenarios involving young girls, including one where an 11-year-old was photographed as if she were a trophy. And that's only the beginning. The entire situation feels more like a chilling scene from a horror movie than a high-profile Hollywood.
A woman named Ashley Parham says this came as retaliation for a comment she made about Diddy's alleged involvement in Tupac Shakur's murder.
And she has agreed to allow her name to be made public. Let's be real clear about that. She is going public with her name.
The lawsuit claims that Combs, along with several accomplices, assaulted Parham in March 2018. Parham had previously expressed her belief that Combs was connected to Tupac's death, which reportedly prompted Diddy to threaten her.
She says she believed that Diddy had something to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur and said as much.
The shocking stories A is sharing, it seems some major names begin to catch on that something was off. Denzel Washington and his wife, for instance, had to make a quick exit when a young performer had an accident on stage. The atmosphere was charged with tension. Reports say Denzel confronted Diddy. And just like that, the party came to an abrupt end. It turns out even Hollywood legends have their breaking point when it comes to what they'll tolerate.
Happy birthday. Keep going. Happy birthday to Daddy. Keep going. Go. Happy birthday to Daddy. Yay! I love y'all so much. We love you too.
Love you, Pops.
I can't wait to see y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all. And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all, especially the girls. I mean, all of y'all, but just for being strong.
Ashley Parham, with a mix of bravery or perhaps sheer disbelief, has taken a bold step of filing a lawsuit against Diddy, alleging mistreatment after linking him to the tragic events surrounding Tupac Shakur. Who could have predicted that a lawsuit would become the latest chapter in this ongoing drama, especially with Diddy already tangled in his own legal troubles? Just when you think the plot couldn't take it any further, another twist emerges, adding layers of tragedy, mystery, and mistreatment allegations to the mix. The tension continues to build, and who knows where it will lead. So grab your popcorn, because the saga of Diddy, Tupac, and now Ashley Parham is only getting more intense.
Thank y'all for being strong, and thank y'all for being by my side and supporting me. I love y'all. I got the best family in the world. My birthday, I'm happy. Thanks to y'all giving me this call. Thank you very much. I love y'all.
Love you more too. Can't wait to see you in a couple of days.
I'll see y'all in a couple of days.
Say it again.
What you say?
I love you, Daddy.
Yeah.
I love you too, baby.
I want to cry.
Gene kicks things off by criticizing Diddy for having his kids call him from prison to sing him happy birthday, according to Gene. This whole family love moment seemed like nothing more than a tactic to tug at people's heartstrings. He's not buying it, believing Diddy is playing the sim, using his own children to do so. A classic Diddy move, right? Get the kids on the phone and have them perform for the cameras.
I want to cry because this motherfucker is such a narcissist. He would put his kids through that type of shit and then want to post something like that, like he gonna get some sympathy from somebody. People ain't sympathizing with him. And he gonna use the kids like that so they can gain sympathy. That shit is crazy to me, bro. You understand? If it was really sincere, it would nothing that the world would need to see.
Gene continues by pointing out that if Diddy truly cared, he wouldn't have turned the whole thing into a public spectacle. He argues that Diddy's narcissism runs so deep that he'd go to any lengths to manipulate the situation, even if it means putting his kids through an uncomfortable ordeal for the world to witness. Gene's not having it at all, making it clear that the entire act feels disingenuous, a desperate attempt to regain public favor.
She used to do her little modeling thing with her little ladies other night, the little wild parties. When she gave that up, I don't think she was in the business. I don't think she was in the business to know exactly where the money's going, how's coming in, who she taking it from. He was just doing it and putting it and had the authority to put it in her name.
And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, Gene brings up the fact that Diddy's kids will have to grow up without their father. It's not just the emotional impact on the kids that Gene is calling out. He also criticizes Diddy for posting this entire spectacle for the public to see. According to Gene, it's all just for show. Diddy is putting his kids through this and making sure the cameras are rolling to add drama and effect.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right, but let me ask you this. Do you think she knew what he was doing?
I believe she knew he was doing the freak-offs. But do I believe she knew he was allocating different monies to different places and which way it was going, which offshore account?
Gene adds even more fuel to the fire, throwing in some shocking details. Did she know about the wild parties? According to Gene, she definitely knew. He brings up a time when Diddy himself said, "When I throw a party, I need an ambulance outside." That's right, an ambulance. Apparently, guests needed IVs just to make it through Diddy's parties. Gene also recalls a particularly bizarre moment, Diddy and his mother kissing on the lips at one of these notorious events. Both of them hooked up to IVs. Classy, right? Of course, it's all just an alleged story, but it certainly raises some eyebrows.
Judge in Diddy's case is calling an emergency hearing today because not only was he caught with notes that had plans to bribe, extort, and threaten the victims and the witnesses in his trial. Allegedly, he also had escape plans on there. It's being reported. What is happening?
Of course, Gene digs even deeper, because why wouldn't he be plotting a dramatic escape amid his never-ending legal battles? The question looms, will the truth ever surface? Or is this just another wild chapter in the saga of Shah Puffy Combs, filled with unexpected twists? With figures like Jaguar Wright involved, who knows what else is waiting to be uncovered?